Okay, guys, welcome back to another Drop Podcast episode. It has been a minute. Um, I just got back from my trip from California. It was really awesome to say the least. Like I had a really good time. You know what? I've noticed something about myself. I think the way that I talk, I don't I don't move my mouth enough. I kind of I kind of just mumble through all the words. I think that's something that I definitely need to work on. Especially just increase like the what is it called? The quality of the audio. Um that's definitely something that I may need to improve and work on and increase. Man, I have no idea where I am going as usual. But alright, so on to the usual three things I'm thankful for. Airplanes. Like, it's kind of cool that we have a way of travel that I mean, you can be across the country. Like my flight to California, I think was like only four-ish hours, 5 hours, but because there was we got laid over in Denver, Colorado. But the flight itself was basically it would have been if we had not have had uh the layover, the flight would have been uh only only a few hours. I mean not a few hours, but like only 4 hours. And that's kind of cool. But alright, let's see, what do we have to do with this? Nope. Um yeah, let me tell you about my trip a little bit. So on my trip, uh we started off pretty much we got picked up, and the first thing that I noticed about California is it's very it's strange that it's very packed. Like everywhere you go. Oh, I was in Pasadena, by the way. But everywhere you go in Pasadena, it's just like stuffed with things, and it's different compared to the Midwest, where um in Midwest you I mean you just like everywhere is more like trees and hills. I feel like it's more so flat. Like there's mountains, but it's more flat in Pasadena area. Um, and the weather also was really nice the whole time. So coming back to the Midwest, where now it's starting to get like colder and the snow's gonna come soon. It was good. Um, but um, yeah. What was I saying? It was kind of humid a little bit. Like a lot of people say like, oh, you know, the Midwest is super humid, but which is true. Like it gets humid, and it wasn't nearly as humid there as it will be here, but it was like by the ocean. It was. I mean, not by the ocean, but like in the Pasadena area, it was. One other really cool thing that I'd never seen before is whenever I was flying down into Pasadena, or into not Pasadena, Burbank. Um, it was there was just a sea. It was like we were flying into the ocean of clouds. Like it looked incredible. Like it looked so cool. But it's hard to explain. But it was just like if the whole land was just covered in I don't know, cloud. Like you could not see the ground, and so you flew down and it was kind of scary because you don't know what you're flying down into, but it looked incredible. And and then there's another thing. Like one thing that kind of sucked is I was expecting to be like sunny and the whole time, but it was actually kind of cloudy, kind of overcast. But it was nice. Another thing I noticed is California has like a different vibe. Like the people have a different vibe, a good vibe. Like it's a good thing, and I like it. Like people I feel like are way more chill there, like way laid back, compared to the Midwest. I feel, or at least my experience in Missouri. But and there's a lot of people, like a lot of different kind of people. Like in Missouri, Florissant especially, it's just like you got white, black, and then like at our gas station, there's I don't know, Indian, I think. But I don't know, there's not as much variety. Whereas I noticed in California, like you would be walking and you would see, homeless people pushing carts, and then see a man wearing a suit, and then see like just like Mexicans. That's another thing too, which is different because I'm more north, whereas they're right on the border. So there are a lot of like Latinas and that kind of ethnicity, and yeah, I mean just like a lot more color, I feel. Whereas, like I said, like here's like you got black, white, and then supposedly I was actually telling my cousins this. Supposedly there's like Bosnians somewhere, but I don't know. I knew there was something. I knew it. Oh dang! Ow. Oh man. Okay. But I mean, okay. Oh, okay. That's not good. I was not expecting that. Alright. I need to focus for this real quick because I'm going to get myself killed. This is. I think I have a fairy in store. In a bottle. Let me check real quick. Okay, yeah, it's right there. But here, let me try to finish what I was saying. Like, but that was the coolest thing, just seeing all the color, and yeah, like it was neat. Oh, so that brings me like the first thing that we did is went to the store. First off, another thing that's interesting is I I didn't see many like strip malls, besides like shoot, where did we go? Start with the B if I can't remember it, but it was like also because it was like actually a mall. So the only time you're gonna see like a strip mall is whenever you're actually at the mall. Whereas I feel like most things in Missouri, like if you'll go down Limburg, and um and that's what you see. You see like strip mall. Oh, that's cool. Uh, which is different. Like, or not. I don't think. Well, it's not really like a strip mall, but like you go down that road and it's like store after store after store. Like you have Starbucks next to da 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 next to da da da, but it's more like spread out. Whereas if you go down, I'm trying to think, it's more like whenever you go to the city, and you have like one store next to another store next to another store next to another store, in like St. Louis City. That's more so what is like everywhere, like everywhere in Pasadena, which is cool. Like I liked it. It was different, and it wasn't weird. Like, I don't know if it's 'cause it was sunny, but I do like the energy there. I feel like is more creative. Like, I can see why like, besides just having like Hollywood there and stuff, I can see why art's kind of found a place there, I think. That's just me, but it's cool. And like I said, like, whereas I feel in St. Louis City, like, I don't really want to like just walk around St. Louis City, like downtown. I think it's Pasadena. Like, I would so just like walk there like all the time, you know. Which is different. Like, if you're going to St. Louis, you're going for a reason, you know. Like, you're gonna, I don't know, go see the what is it called, the like a sports game or whatever. Shoot, we're not surviving this. But you know what I mean? Like, if you're in, like, you're gonna go see the Arch, or you're gonna go see something, I don't know, something there. Like, it's not just gonna be just to go, you know, and just to walk down. And I do feel like it's just more, like, I would be more comfortable walking. But at the same time, my girlfriend also reminded me, like, well, part of that could be just 'cause, like, you've been in St. Louis, so you've heard about St. Louis and you know about St. Louis, which is a fair point. But I still think, like, that there is something just different about the places. Okay, we need some health fast. Okay. Just go. Yes. One time we went to the beach, and like, this has never hit me. Like, people live here. Like, that's the weirdest thing to me, that people, like, just the fact that people live where there's palm trees and beach, and I don't know, because that's just so, like, associated with vacation to me. Another thing that I thought was cool was that people will be like, oh, one time I flew to Las Vegas, or like, oh, one time I flew to, or like, whenever we took our trip, our local trip to, I don't know, X place, we saw XYZ or whatever. I think that's kind of neat, because it shows, like, how different it is. You know what I mean? Like, for us, it's like, oh, like, we went to Illinois or whatever. For them, it's well, you know, it's like I said, like Nevada, or I guess even like Utah. You do Utah. I don't know how this is gonna work, but it was cool, man. Like, I wanna go back. I wanna go back so bad. I wish I could have spent longer, or more time there. 'Cause really all I got was, I was only there for, let's see, 3 days plus the weekend. So, can't think right now. 3 days plus the weekend. So it'd be, okay, come on. It's way too intense. 3 days, 3 days plus the weekend. How much is that? Why can't I think of it right now? 5 days. Oh, wait, is it 5 days? Well, I don't know. But next time I think, 'cause I don't know if I've talked about this here or on a drop yet, but I've decided that I want to take a trip um every 3 months. I think is good because it helps me get out of my head, and stay creative. Uh, which is something that I think I wouldn't say struggle with, but I noticed that I got too comfortable while I was here. Or not while I was here, but like just in regular life, I got too comfortable. And so like I was okay with just working and saving up money, which I don't think is a bad thing, but it's whenever you get comfortable and you get too comfortable, you're okay staying in that spot where you are. And I don't want to be okay staying in that spot. I want to be moving, I want to be making progress and taking action, you know what I mean? And so it helps me, I think, because I came back and like money had no concept besides to get me somewhere, you know what I mean? Like I did not care about things that don't truly matter, you know what I mean? Like it was more about the experience of life and amplifying life than it was about anything else. And so that's what I think I need to like remember, and why I need to continue to take these trips, to keep myself in that space where I'm okay losing X amount of dollars because I get, a really good experience out of it, Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's just something that I feel like I'm gonna start doing, and I don't want it to only be, like I really like California. I'm definitely going back, no doubt about it. But I do also want to experience other places. So, I know someone in New York, so I'll probably head to New York. I don't know somebody, but I'm kind of connected with somebody in New York, so I'll probably do New York. I definitely also want to do what else? Like Virginia, I know someone. Well, I don't know somebody, but I know somebody that knows somebody in Virginia. And yeah, among other places, but gosh, I'm gonna get murdered. Of course. Okay, but we could do this. We found the dungeon or the final boss at least. That's cool. Guys, happy Halloween, by the way. This was supposed to come out on Halloween, but I was kind of lazy. Excuse me, I was kind of lazy that day. I was gonna do it kind of at the end of the night, or like later in the night. But then I had someone come over and we had like a bonfire and stuff. It was a good time. But, she came and then stayed for, a little bit. And it was just too late. It wasn't, like, I still could have done it. But it was just late and I was kind of tired. And so, we ended up, I just fell asleep. I watched Sherlock Holmes and I crashed to it. Finished it this morning, actually. Yeah, Sherlock Holmes. Fantastic movie, by the way. I love that movie. Oh my goodness. Just let me. Okay. That's cool. Finally. Alright. Shoot. Okay. Let's just get in there. Yeah, that movie's incredible, dude. What's his name? Who's the actor? I'm asking like I can, like you guys can just be like, oh yeah, it's him. Uh, what's his name? Robert Downey Jr. Fantastic job in that movie. I love, dude. Robert Downey Jr. Honestly, like, coolest guy, coolest guy. He's just got like this vibe about him. I don't know, very artistic. I don't know if I would say like that. Oh, that's a good idea. Oh man. I don't know what to say about like his acting talent, cause I mean I'm not in that world, but I mean I like his acting. I think he's a really good actor, and I think I also saw him on Joe Rogan. He's kind of a different kind of guy, you know. Like he's just got a different type of attitude about things. And he's kind of awkward, you know what I mean? Like in an artistic way, I think. Um, I don't know. Personally, I don't know. I like him. I like it. I think he's cool. Um, oh shoot, man, it's about to be over. We're definitely not gonna make it. Okay, okay, we can do this. If I just drop it. Oh shoot, I have to time it. Okay, so if I get on it now, then I do right here. No, right now. Okay. Alright, here we go. So I get on it here. I gotta do it. Huh. I guess it has to be through these guys. But I came back to work and I was just like depressed. The whole day I was like, why am I even here? Like, it's like this isn't what I want to be doing, you know? So I think oh yeah, let me tell you guys about this. So I was looking into getting a loan for myself. And I can't get it through the bank. They have some rules just 'cause there's a company that my bank gets loans through, and they have restrictions on their loans, so they can only give it to you. Like the problem with me was I needed 2 years of the same work experience, and so that was the problem for me. Uh, oh shoot. Okay, we can do it. We can do this right now. Yes. Yeah. So I needed 2 years of the same work experience, which is absolute garbage. I don't know why. I mean, I get it. But like what? Like I just don't. Well, what I don't get is like why can't I just have 2 years of work experience in general? You know, actually, oh, you know what? You know why? They probably do that because like they don't want you to be someone. Like, what if you have 2 years, you have like 8 jobs? You know, that's not a secure loan. Like, you wouldn't want to give that to somebody. So, I guess I see where they're coming from in that regard, but it just sucks for me. But you know, I do kind of get it. And you know, because I mean, just thinking about it, like you're giving money to somebody, you know what I mean, and it's an investment, you know what I mean. Like you're supposed to get your But the investment only works because you're supposed to get your money back. You know what I mean? So that part I 100% understand. It just sucks for me personally, but hey, come on. Missed. Shoot. This is not good. Uh-oh. Oof. It's the swipe that gets me, like that thing right there. That's fine. I can deal with that. But the little swipe that he does, it's not good. Uh-oh, somebody's calling me. Shoot. Dang. Alright, well I guess this is as good a spot to end it as anywhere. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. That was tough for me. I guess we have to start all the way back from the beginning, but or not from the beginning, but from here. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and with that all being said, I will check you guys next time. See ya.